More water, more flavor. Flavor drops for the win. Hydration going down. Piss clear, always. Let's spark note some Beowulf. Oh man, this poem. Shout out to everybody who's had to read Beowulf. 3:01 and all I've eaten today was some almond milk in my coffee and my Powerade. That homework grind since like 10 a.m. though. We need a pre-workout meal. We got this push day coming up. Brought my big bowl to school, so I'm gonna be struggling with this small bowl right here. Back in the day, I used to think this bowl was big, but a little too powerful. A little too slow now. About 17 ounces. 3 packets of oats. 6 minutes in the wave. 6 cheddar rice cakes I'm going to snack on while my meal cooks. This right here, guys, is the worst cooking disaster a bodybuilder or fitness enthusiast will ever face in their life. Thankfully, this isn't nearly as bad as it's been in the past, but this is why you don't use small bowls right here, folks. This is why you don't do them. So I'm about to mix in the isolate infusion right here. Little pro tip, I'm gonna be doing 2 servings, but what you wanna do if you're using a smaller bowl is do 1 serving, mix it in, and then after it's mixed in, put the 2nd serving in. Why you wanna do this is because if you try to put it all in at once, a lot of the times the powder will just spill out of the bowl and it gets really messy. So I'm gonna mix this up and show you what it looks like. So right here we have 2 servings of isolate infusion, 3 packets of maple brown sugar oatmeal. I do recommend using Splenda if you're not going to use the sweetened oatmeal, if you're just using something like Quaker rolled oats. 6 rice cakes on the side, going to down a Powerade. Hopefully this digests really quickly. I do think it will because it's high carb, high-ish protein, low fat. I'll just have a bunch of fats to make up later, but I need to slam some calories before I get this push day in because we need to hit some solid numbers and get that pump. I'm using orange Powerade, blue raspberry Outlift, and fruit punch Ghost. It actually goes smoothly together. Literally tastes good.
Ego work my wrist with cocaine. Made all of my haters all believers. I can't make this up. Occupied by the hand player, Caucasian waitress named Rachel. Saying I look like a drug dealer. You ain't even waiting on our table. I like faces and making faces and Franklin faces by the cases. This shit's amazing. This shit's amazing. Take all the damn thing, no champagne for me.
What's going on, guys? Super late right now. It's actually 12:47 a.m. So technically it's Monday since it is after midnight. But before I go to bed, I really do want to voice over this push day, which I just did about 6 to 7 hours ago. Really not my strongest here. By far, just not my strongest. To put it into perspective, the incline bench, I was doing 225 for 2 sets of 8, very smooth, and then a set of 6 on my last workout. And today I went in 225 for 6 was super heavy. And then 185, I pretty much just dropped 185 to get more volume in and use better form. And as you're going to see in the next couple sets, I did go to failure on these reps, and going to failure on a compound movement. I would only say do it on bench if you know it's a weight that you can manhandle like easily. And I know that 185 and below, if it's on my chest, guys, me picking it up and putting it on the ground is probably the easiest thing to do. So I'm not worried about that. But when you're going for maxes, guys, stay away from that type of thing, hitting failure near your compounds. But anyways, like I said, pretty weak, so I decided to go after volume. And the workout wasn't that bad. Just because I was sort of weak in the beginning doesn't mean I'm going to trash the whole workout. I used to kind of have that mindset, especially while bulking. I would be like, if I didn't hit my PR, I get so pissed off, and I would just, the whole workout would kind of be affected. But I've kind of learned to get around that by just focusing on other elements like tempo, pump, getting more volume in general, because as we know, more volume over time is what does grow muscle. So Hitting a lot of incline here, something I've been doing lately just because it's been feeling good. I've been noticing that I could use it, and I do notice, when I hit more incline, my upper chest will respond, but if I leave it out, it will kind of just stay stagnant. So that's what I've been liking. As for why I have been, or why today I was sort of weak, I have been including an arm day. So I'll do push-pull legs, arms. And I do think that arm day is, to an extent, at least the tricep portion, affecting my pushing a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and take that arm day out because it is probably unnecessary still. Maybe add it in the future. We'll see how things go. As for the Arnold Press, I kind of rushed the last topic because I do want to talk about the Arnold Press. I'm doing this based off the last Chris Jones video I saw because, I used to Arnold Press back, I think it was like 2013 when I was watching Matt Ogus vlogs. I remember a contest prep when he laid out his push day, he would always do Arnold presses, and obviously Matt Ogus has big ass delts, so like seeing Matt do Arnold presses as like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, I was like, oh shit, I need to do Arnold presses, and they were really good, but I was never like, obviously you're not going to be as strong at Arnold presses as regular, so like I kind of stopped. But then I watched the Chris Jones video recently, and he was really advocating them because he's a dude with weaker delts compared to the rest of his body. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to throw them in and see how they feel. And the extra range of motion is nice, so I think I'm going to keep doing those as well. As another thing that I think sort of is impacting my strength today, something that goes along the lines with the fact that I've been doing an arm day, is the fact that I haven't really had a full rest day in like 3 weeks or so, because my rest days have been consisting of cardio, abs, and calves. Now, obviously that's not taxing, but you got to put it into perspective. If you're in a caloric deficit dropping weight and you're doing that for a month straight, your body technically hasn't had a recuperation day, and you're taking body weight off. So, that's kind of why I think, even though 2 days ago I had a giant, massive calorie cheat refeed, like, guys, that didn't give me any extra strength. I went into that pretty much just, if I didn't have that, I probably would have been even weaker. But, when you're already depleted, or not depleted, but when you're already sort of maybe even over fatigued to an extent, because I'm kind of been stupid about my rest days, something like that's not really going to help your performance too much. But as I've said before, I had a good birthday with the dinner and everything, and I'm ready to get back to the grind because my weight loss has been pretty solid through the 180s, pretty smooth, and I'm actually really pumped to just take it lower than that. With all that being said, guys, hope you enjoy this video. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Sort of longer than usual. Stay with it, though. I think it's all right. Comment, like, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Last one out of the gym. The girl in there actually let me stay until about 6:10, even though the gym closes at 6. So I'm happy about that. Shout out to RZ. This is why I park far away, because you don't want to be lazy, guys. So, everybody tries to get the closest spot. Little walk is not going to hurt you. Looks like they're building a treehouse up there. It's pretty weird. Not a treehouse, a rock climbing wall. I just went full potato. But with all that being said, because I did have to rush my workout, I did not get to do cardio. Where are we going for cardio? We're going to Planet Fitness. Whoever has the Jetta TDI, the diesel, comment below if you guys have one, and let me know if you're trading yours in because they're doing the trade back, or if you're keeping it. Definitely curious. You're seeing this in the future, obviously, but just pray for me that I make it to the gas station. Oh yeah, we made it.
$154.
$154?
Yeah. Nope, we don't chip, we swipe.
Okay. I can tell by the color of my piss that I'm dehydrated, so we're gonna smash this before cardio. We're gonna turn our car around before filling it up because my gas tank is not on this side. Just realized it's almost 6:30. I have a half-hour cardio, and Planet Fitness, where I'm supposed to do my cardio, closes at 7. So I'm gonna just show up and see if they'll let me in to do some cardio, and if they'll let me stay 10 minutes late like this other gym did, then we're in luck. But if not, then it looks like we're gonna be running outside.
I can't make this up. Step inside the booth, loosen up.
That sun, though. Got about 20 minutes done in there, so I'm gonna do 10 minutes outside of jogging. Not too bad. Also got in for free. Had to argue with the Planet Fitness worker for like 5 minutes. Well, not really argue, but had to go back and forth until he realized that letting me in for free for 20 minutes wasn't that big of a deal. So I ended up getting in for free after he decided that he wasn't going to charge me 25 bucks for 20 minutes. So yeah, I feel bad for this dude because I think he was unaware that it was closing. He just got his workout interrupted. Anyways, I'm hitting 10 minutes of jogging outside, like I said, so let's hit that up. We're at the nature trail. We're just gonna run back and forth for 10 minutes straight. Rehydrate tip. Drink an entire 30-ounce Powerade and then fill it up with water after you finish it. Drink that down and you got a half a gallon of liquid inside of you. All right, let's get some dinner. That beef though, ground sirloin, about 3/4 of a pound. Actually, yeah, about 3/4 of a pound. Boom. This right here, fellas, is me pretty close to my full chef capabilities. 343 grams of ground sirloin, 2 slices of full fat cheddar cheese, mild cheddar to be exact, 2 beautiful buns toasted, green beans and reduced sugar ketchup. Going down. Just set off the smoke alarm as well, so let's get this down. It's beauty right there. Perks of being home and having a dope kitchen to cook in. Let's get that halo top out. Shout out to my mom. She got this birthday cake halo top. I've only had this once before, but it was pretty damn good. Got the sprinkles all up in there. I'm gonna go ahead and microwave it for like, I wanna say 10 seconds, maybe 15. So that's gonna cap off today's macros. This halo top right here. About 225 protein, 325 carb, 90 fat, 3010 calories. Comment, like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, hit me up on Snapchat, order your way at musclebynick.com, $29.99. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.